G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is the Unstoppable Monster. This is a 3-star legendary Deathcore Gauntlet, and it is this week's, as of this recording, Survival Mode Challenge weapon. And the Survival Mode Challenge is actually kind of easy this week, which is nice. They've been quite easy recently. I hope this is a trend that continues, because, playing Survival fucking sucks. So killing a human-like creature with a melee weapon's easy. Scorched, ghouls, super mutants, that sort of thing. Just go up and stab them and kill them, and you'll have that. Cook a meal whilst intoxicated. Just drink some booze and cook something on your cooking station. Claim a workshop whilst mutated. Find somewhere where it's out of the way so no other players can immediately teleport to you and kill you. And just grab that. You don't ever have to defend it. Once you've got it, that's yours. Eating raw meat is easy. Just kill something and just devour the raw meat. Kill a critter while starving though. That's where it gets a little bit more interesting. So a critter is something that is basically harmless. It's all those little small creatures like opossums, foxes, chickens, radstag even. So if you kill a radstag while starving, that's good. One thing that I do recommend for you to get is parasites, so that'll drain your health or your food bar quicker, and lots of parasite-inducing little fucking bastards. Ticks live around here, so I got my fix of parasites here. Just waited a little while and then killed a deer and got this thing pretty damn easily. So we're sitting at 166 damage with this with no perks enabled. So let's go ahead and apply some perks, and I'll talk about my build a little bit more because there's been some changes since the last time I used an unarmed weapon, because it's an unarmed weapon. So instead of 3 in blocker and 1 in incisor, I've just got those the other way around. 3 in barbarian, of course, for extra tankiness, because we're only a squishy little 2 endurance grognak, and rejuvenated does help with max health, but we're still at 2 endurance. We don't have any things like adamantium skeleton, which is a shame. Obviously, bloody mess to increase that damage a little bit more. Serendipity, if we happen to get below 30% health. I'm not going to actually try to do this too much with the bloodied nerd rage threshold thing, because I feel like we can do just fine without it. Plus I've got a bloodied swing speed one of these, and we can test it what it's like with them. So if you don't like this thing running not bloodied full damage weapon style, well, you can just wait a little bit longer so I can show off the BSS one. Alright, so 266 damage with that, and it comes with the extra core as standard too. So if you're not actually familiar with that mod or don't know where to get it, you get it with Toga, by the way, just like with a Misk mod, around there sort of thing. Yeah, 266 damage. That boosts our damage a little bit. Okay, let's go and stab things, claw things, I suppose, talon things. Like, okay, we'll just fucking kill them. Also, if your damage is not sitting at where mine is now with no perks or anything, or all perks, that's because I ate some glowing meat steak, because I was super, starving after I killed that deer. So, girls gotta eat, man. Okay, so post-recording me has arrived, and it occurred to me through the little watching of my recordings that I didn't actually speak about the legendary effects of this thing. So again, it's a 3-star weapon with the bloodied prefix, which we really know does a lot of damage, and we get more power attack damage along with that, which is going to make this thing's damage range go even further than what you're seeing just here. And of course, we're taking less damage when we're power attacking, so this thing basically, it's made for going up and hitting really hard and kind of slow, because it's not a swing speed thing. So you're sacrificing, I guess, a little bit of that DPS if you want to swing really fast for lots more just damage per swing, I guess, which is going to be massive. Okay, enjoy past me. Alrighty, so here we are outside of Moody's Plaza. There is a player nearby, so I'll try to go quickly here, see if I can beat them by killing them before they even get here. All unyielding stuff, and here are my buffs. Let's get started, shall we? Hopefully not having the bloody nerd rage threshold thing has sort of made up for with the extra glowing meat steak. And surprise, surprise, we're one-shotting things. Ooh, it's a thing. It's a pretty garbage thing, but it's actually a super garbage thing. Okay, so we can basically one-shot things with our sneak attack criticals. Ninja doing some good work, and we're at full health. So, yep, you don't really need it. You don't really need the bloodied on it. You could probably go well without the bloodied, but the bloodied is going to make it do even more damage. If you're fighting a ridiculously tanky enemy, I know what you've got in mind when I say that sentence, well, then you're pretty good. You can kill this thing, or that thing, pretty damn fast. But when it comes to trash mobs like these, just pretend that I killed that turret, you can do pretty well. So barely any adrenal reaction, barely any bloodied, 409 at full adrenaline. You know what, that'll probably do us. We don't need to gain any more damage, and we'll probably be set for the rest of the video. But obviously, as I go on, I'll get hit more, and we'll get even more damage out of it. So we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking that having this thing, you know, set with full incisor and just one end blocker is a good idea, because of these super mutants, how many of them have you seen with a melee weapon? And of those ones with melee weapons, how many have actually been super sledged? See, that one had a board, so I'm not particularly worried about that guy doing a whole lot of damage to me. So, you know, it seems that blocker is a little bit of a dead weight thing, and I do run a stealth melee build anyway due to my low ass endurance. That one had a super sledge, but as you can tell, I can easily counter that with stealth. So, you know, incisor is definitely a good choice if you want to do damage than blocker if you actually want to be a tanky thing. Alright, let's get inside. Be glad that I am able to edit or cut out bits where I need to jump in and out of servers until I can find a spawn here. Also, I've left the other blokes outside, or the other super mutants outside deliberately. I want to see if they come pouring through the door if these super mutants are annoyed or at least aggroed. I don't think they will, because knowing Bethesda games and how they work, and this is not taking a stab at them, it's a completely different cell. We're like completely different worlds to the world outside that door there. Yay, legendary. Another life-saving thing. What are we, the Frey now? We saving lives? Wait, the Frey didn't save the life, did he? He was complaining that he didn't. Whoops. Anyways, moving on. And what have we got in here? A whole bunch of harpoon. Oh my god, here we go again. Well, they've got half a spawn. Not to worry, we're still flying half a ship. A couple of spawns. Okay, it looks like we're still going. There's just a couple of spawns that we're missing out on. Not that I, you know, struggled to kill them anyway. I'll just go up and whack them like that. Let's get some power attacks in, because, you know, that totally is an overkill at this point. We'll run up and power attack the next dude. There's a lot of grenades flying right now. I don't even know what that's for. And yes, the dreaded super mutant warlord, high level super mutant warlord with a board has struck back. And it appears that I've missed out on 2 spawns here, which is, you know what, I can deal with that, as long as the room with many super mutants is full of things. Ah, he blocked me, but then I just sort of sidestepped him because I've got 20% faster movement speed, which means you can just kind of do that, which is cool. There's some more blood piles. I don't know what's causing it, but maybe they're not taking spawns over. They're not like ash piles, so, you know, I'll accept. I think if I search those blood piles, it'll probably just come up with harpoons. So, you know what? I was just whining. I was just being a little baby for no reason, I suppose. Well, what do you do, eh? When you server hop 5 or 6 times to get this goddamn thing recorded, you start to get a little bit irritated after a while. And when you see a meat pile, that was shocking. There's no excuse for missing like that. But yes, when you do see a blood pile, it makes you think, well, I've got a half or not complete spawn, which means, guess what? I'm going to be server hopping some more. Alright, so now I've got some more major bloodied adrenal reaction, and of course adrenaline, that's at max at this point, and also unyielding. We'll have a peep at the damage of this thing. I'm sure it'll be impressive. 903. We could get a little bit more, obviously, but honestly, you know, I think we're doing fine. Like, Nerd Rage would be overkill at this point. There's no point to it unless we're gonna go and attempt to one-shot Swan, which we'll do. We'll do it, sure, yeah. But first we need to kill these guys, and that feel when no blocker. See, the important thing to know here is that, you know, despite having that 903 damage or whatever we got before, we're still susceptible to dying. It doesn't make us quite as invincible as I'd like it to. Oh, that's another one with a board, but dropped the super sledge, question mark? Okay. Whatever floats your boat, game. If you want to go easy mode on me because I, you know, decided to, you know, make an ass out of myself and just charge into 5 super mutants, I mean, you know, with a good playstyle, not like mine, you could actually, you know, kill all these guys just as easily as I'm doing here, except not die. So, you know, still apply a little bit of caution into your gameplay. Sure, it'll do a ton of damage, but, you know, you can still take damage and still die, but, you know, If you want to trade a little bit of that damage output for some survivability, what you can do is just chuck blocker on. So nasty super mutant dudes with super sledges can't kill you because they basically stagger you, and once you're staggered, and there's plenty of other rifle super mutants and other melee super mutants, you're basically fucked, which is what you saw there. Anyways, peep that damage again, 903, where we were at before we got killed, so we'll continue this against some ghouls. Okay, this time I've prepared a little bit better, you see. I've got some diluted Rad-X happening, so, you know, they're going to hit us for slightly less rad damage. It's more the health damage that they're going to do, which worries me. Not to worry, we can just stealthily claw at these guys until they die. Like, remember the Simpsons movie? It was like, the top of his head's still showing. Claw at it! I like that movie. It's a good movie. Alright. So we've got a bunch of ghouls just sort of bumming around. They don't really know where I am, and I kind of like to keep it like that. But you know what? For the sake of having a little bit of fun here, let's just hit that guy, then completely fail. Well, at least it's a context-sensitive dragon. That much is nice. Also, we've got, what's it called? Serendipity happening for us now, which is pretty damn good. And I immediately just broke even on diluted Rad-X. Isn't that nice? What have we got over here? A guy slightly out of hitting range. You know, we can just kind of stand here. Okay, we got hit a little bit too much there. Luckily, we had Born Survivor helping us, and, you know, we've lost damage, but at this point, we've got Adrenaline at full, so, you know, at half health, we can definitely one-shot all of these dudes, including that one, and this one, and that one, and that one. Now, the question is whether this thing is better than a bloodied swing speed, and now that's a real question, because on one hand you get a whole lot more damage out of this thing, but you get faster swings, so if you're being swarmed like I kind of was before, you'd be a little bit better off, but you can do the damage just fine. So let us get bitch slapped by Hannah. Go away. Oh, sick dodge. Well, you didn't do that again, did you? Okay, now I'm just gonna have a nice sit down, because I kind of missed the Wendigos. Like, I'll just loot him while he's here, sure. Unfortunately, you can't see whether you're detected or not. But we are. We're back into hidden. Whatever, you know, Rad Roach is on the wall, I'll just leave him. I'm gonna have like a Rad Roach master race where the Rad Roach just doesn't keep getting killed by ghouls and gets to level up all the time. It's gonna be Roachzilla. And it appears the one ghoul that I did miss was a legendary 3-star. What did you have for me? Just some crap. I kill this frog too. If I can't one-shot the frog, then this thing's completely hopeless. I don't think a broadsider could do that, to be honest. You know how I said I wasn't going to go into Blood Rage Threshold? I lied. Okay, let's kill these crabs like a Deathclaw would with Deathclaw hands. Oh my god, they're phasing through walls. What the hell was... Whoa, they're adopting highly advanced technology. Luckily, their highly advanced technology doesn't, you know, improve their perception stat. That's definitely helpful, at least for me. You're a little bastard, though. Come here. Get closer. There you go, you little bastard. Yeah. That's what you get for being a level 50 glowing asshole who can take a lot of damage. Alright, who's next? I got another 2 in here. Ow. That hurt, actually. You know what? Playing in the water is not a good idea. Play it safe by the water, children. How the fuck did I miss? Come here. Alright. There's my alert queen. Actually, she's going to start hucking loogies at us in a second. No, we're back in the caution. Just peep the damage. Peep that damage. So we're at 1445 now. Quickly. No, just get her like that. Well, I would have power attacked and killed her, but, you know, I'm going to die with rads. How many hit points do I have left? I've got nothing. Hey, watch this. If I drink some water, I'll literally die. Hold up. Let me find some water. It's around here somewhere. Huh? Usually that kills me. Wait. If I remove rejuvenated, and then if I drink some water. No. Maybe if I go in some water. There we go. And it looks like the random encounter node has given us 2 ghouls before we begin. So, hang on, we're in danger. There's going to be a ghoul in a second. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I'm in danger from the bat? Actually, I don't know who's seen me, but anyways, so we've got some Radex. I'm gonna eat some of that so, you know, when I get close to this thing, it doesn't radioactively kill me. Let's get you landed, shall we? Just a couple hits on you. Actually, you're gonna drop over there, aren't you? You bumhole. Alright. Get closer, please. Get closer. Just a little bit closer. Come on, mate. You know you wanna. And I'm hoping to lure that other Scorch Beast in. Okay, wow, he's way off. Oh well, regardless of that, we'll just get to work with these dudes. If nothing can come of this, at least I'll get some adrenaline out of it. And let me see if I can't one-shot you. Alright, duck in the trenches. Can probably sprint because I'm not in line of sight. There we go. And just ignore those gun zombies. Don't take off. I'm just going to whack you right in the noggin. Ha! There you go. See, when we can do more damage than Deathclaws in a single strike, I think it's time for Deathclaws to, you know, quit their day job. Alright, what have we got? Just you. I'm not done yet. I want to kill that other Scorch Beast because he's flying around and not doing a whole lot, so... Right, now, we'll switch back over to the shotgun because, you know, if we're really good, we can one-shot a Scorch Beast twice, right? And that level up was no good to me in terms of getting my health back. Alright, we'll quickly run out of the gun zombies range so they don't try to kick my ass. And there's old mate Bat. What have we got? Are you just a level 50? Because if you are, that'd be a little bit of a downgrade. Well, you're one of those friendly ass bats, and that's not acceptable, so I'm gonna have to kill your ass. Oh my god, it's a wise Mothman! Hang on. No, he went away! I can commune with him? Okay, I communicated with, like, he's the dust he left behind, so that's close enough, I guess. He's a rare encounter, that one, actually. That was a nice little surprise. Alright, down comes old mate Batty. He has some idea where I am? No, he doesn't. We're in danger for no reason. Cop that, mate. You are now dead. And also, if this guy kills me, that'd be a cop-out, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm not sure what we're in danger from, but if I can fast travel, which I'll just test now, I think that we're pretty much done with this. Oh yeah, we weren't in danger at all. That was just a visual bug. So, there you have it. That was the Unstoppable Monster. This is obviously one of the best survival mode challenge weapons that have been to date. I knew this one was going to be good because you know how they give you the preview of the next months or 6 weeks worth of items, and I saw this. I was gobsmacked. I thought, wow, that's going to be good. Everyone's going to be running around with this thing now. Bloodied swing speed out the window because this thing's definitely doing more damage, and swing speed with martial artists, I think that is quite fast enough, but we'll have to put this against the old swing speed thing and to see how that really works. Honestly, I've already got a bloody swing speed super sledge. Fuck off, workshop mode. And yeah, that'll be for the fast punches, but when I really need to get damage done, I think this thing does slightly more damage than you'd get out of a bloodied power fist. So that's 1138, and Unstoppable Monster's doing... Oh, actually doing less damage. Well, I can eat my words, I think. But, yeah, maybe this one can be kept for heavy hitting, and the bloodied power fist can be for, you know, small time mobbing, where you need to get a lot of punches out really quickly. I don't really know. But it's an easy thing to pick up. I do highly recommend you do. You could probably even use this with, like, a stealth commander with 2 strength and still go alright, because it's so goddamn powerful. Thank you for watching, guys.